Good morning. Welcome to Rural Empires. Today, our subject is how to tackle the big day. So, been out of town for a week. Last week, I was in Fort Lauderdale addressing one of my Airbnb properties. Had some challenges there, and my partner and associate Harrison Hayes was with me. And so, as I come back, I have a gargantuan, good, fantastic, challenging day of a list of about 30 things that I need to get accomplished today. And maybe I will and maybe I won't, but I want to tell you how that I can most effectively and efficiently tackle these tasks that are before me today. So the first thing that I need to do is I'm going to need to prioritize the task. I need to know what is the highest valued item in the list. And I also at the same time need to be identifying the items that I can delegate the most quickly and efficiently to get these things accomplished. So once I assess what I can delegate and what are the things that I'm going to need to be doing, the next thing I do is I implement. So what we'll do today is we'll identify those items, we'll get those lists prioritized out and measured out throughout the day. And then the next thing that we'll do is we'll follow back with the list. So once we identify 3 items that I can delegate, we'll immediately implement those items. And then once I can identify the 3 highest priority items that I can do most effectively during my time, then we're going to do that as well. Once we get that accomplished, our next mission is to follow back, then to follow up with those that we've delegated with, and then attack the next item. So we're going to check these items off the list today. I've actually already attacked a few of the items. One of the items was following up with someone who is getting some VA assistance. They've been in the process of getting a VA back pay, and I have been financing them in their business ventures and in their property. And so that was a big task. That's been carrying on for some time. But today, good news, sent a little text, got a follow-up. That was a $73,000 task on my items, which I found out I'll get that on the 22nd of this month. So this is the 4th day. And so that was an item that I was able to go ahead and address. There are many different things that I need to address with my different companies. We do have about 12 companies that we operate currently, have 4 more coming on in the beginning of the year. And you think, well, how do you accomplish those things? It's doing the little things or the common things uncommonly well, i.e., tackling the big day. So, again, let's list these out. 1, the first thing that we want to do to tackle the big day is to prioritize. So, there's 2 priorities we need to set. We need to prioritize those things that are the highest value. So, highest value. And we need to separate them out into the things that I can do and the things I can delegate. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm just getting started out. It's my first business. I only have one business. And so what do you mean delegate? I mean, I don't have anybody that's working for me. Well, you need to be thinking about all the time how that you can leverage the value in others that are around you. Be very resourceful. So maybe it's emails. Maybe you've got to address email leads. Well, have you ever considered looking at AI products, artificial intelligence products? So you've got the Chat GTP I think that's what it's called. Bottom line is I utilize it, and I utilize it daily. So today I was in one of my trainings with Myron Golden, who is my coach, and I entered into that training this morning, and he made some book recommendations, and some of those that were in the group coaching call had some great nuggets to be paying attention to and focusing on. The number one thing with any business is going to be lead generation. So took some notes and some things that I could do on lead generation. And so as we look at what we can delegate. Again, you may be getting started out, but be thinking about how you can prioritize delegations, whether it be through better systems, identifying better softwares, or partnering or joint venturing so that you can utilize your time to the highest valued items. So, item number one is prioritize. Item number two is to assess what can be done most quickly at the highest valued item. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up here. So we'll just clean that up. Yes, we're very sophisticated around here. We'll just clean it up just like that. Yes, me, thems. Okay, so as we look at number two and we go to assess the items that are on our list, we look at the me's and the thems. What can I do and what do I need to delegate? So as we've talked about a little bit into how we can accomplish that and assess those things, the next thing we want to do is implementation. All things are hinged around doing the thing. All work works. Some work works more efficiently than others, and by getting repetitions in, having practice makes more perfect. It doesn't make perfect, but it does make more perfect. It makes more mature. So we will enter into the process of implementing what we've assessed to be the items that were 1, 2, and 3 in the me do items and the thems, the 1, 2, and 3. So first, I will actually go to the thems and delegate so that I can hand out those tasks, and then I will immediately jump into getting those items done. What we have a goal to do once we get those things done is we're going to come back on video. We're going to do a follow-up on getting that done, and we'll enter into following back up with the list and rinse and repeat that process and tackle as many of these items as we have today. I always am very careful to lock my emotions into I have to do this or that by the end of the day, because that'll just get you into this emotional bundle where you're not actually accomplishing anything. You're just standing around and you're procrastinating about getting the thing done. You got to have your emotions high and excited about accomplishing your missions. So I'm going to break with you for a moment. We're going to go and do these items. And then I will follow up with you on some of the successes or failures maybe that's taken place in that process. And we'll shoot us another video and shoot it out to you. Thank you for joining us at Rule Empires. We appreciate your attendance here. We look forward to following up.